Yo, how's how we doing? All right. Uh, it's been a long time since I've been speaking to the camera, and originally I was going to do this a lot, and I think because it's very challenging to have these conversations with yourself in many ways is why it's been over a year since I did it last. But I have the time right now, and apparently I have the courage to take inventory of my thoughts. So I might as well do it now. And I just found out that I can plug my USB microphone into this new phone of mine. So that's quite nice. So what are we going to talk about today or tonight? Yeah, that's a good question, actually. It doesn't help that I can see myself. I think I need to change that. Otherwise, I just get to focus on myself all the time, and I don't want to do that. Well, I want to focus on what's inside here and what I've been through, not just look at my reflection. I don't think that's very healthy. I'm just staring into my own eyes right now. All right, so what's the topic? Oh, there's a lot of topics. Well, right now, like, okay, so phone addiction and gaming addiction and like scrolling addiction, feeds, reels, all that. I don't feel like that's been my problem in the past, but now I feel quite addicted to YouTube videos. Like, I enjoy the videos, and I watch a lot of educational content. But it's starting to become a little bit too much, I think. A little bit too much. And a way to combat that, I guess, is to make a YouTube video. Yeah, the irony. But that's okay. Because the difference is, for me, you might not have a problem, but I think I have a problem. And when you think you have a problem, then you have a problem. That's for sure. So I'm fixing it now by like being the active part. Because the thing with scrolling addictions and video addictions is that you become passive, and you're not the you're not the player in your own life. You're just a spectator. You ever played those games where you can spectate others? I don't know exactly what I'm thinking about, but I believe I've tried some games where you just spectate before you enter the game. Like, now I just kind of imagine that to be the same. Like, you're watching other people live their life. Like, watch this guy Martin Dulliard. I guess I'm slaughtering his name, but he's building this amazing, like restoring this amazing Italian stone house, and he's been going at it for 2 years, and you can really see that his work is starting to pay off, and it's amazing to watch. But if I only watch him, like if all I do is watch other people do amazing stuff, then I don't get to do amazing stuff myself. And just sitting here right now and doing something using my own voice, just spending a few minutes setting up the camera and lighting this candle behind me. It's nice. It's something different. And I just get to speak because this is my YouTube channel and I can do what I want. And I think this is the most authentic me. Just sitting here talking about whatever comes up. And it just feels good. It's unedited. Well, I might edit a lot of ums and like swallowing like that, just because why not? Other than that, I've always been recording my making like small memos or longer memos just for myself, talking about all kinds of stuff, because it's really therapeutic to record your own voice, because I also have friends and I have family that I talk to about my problems and all my happy stuff and all my interests and hobbies, and I have some different we can call it communities or like groups of friends or all that. But it really is something special to just start a voice recording and then just like let it all out. Let it all out. Because if it's stuck inside here, then it's just going to keep building and building, and it may turn into some sort of like, I really should be doing this. I really should be. And then it gets worse and worse and worse. Like it's been a long time since the last time I had like internal clutter become serious pain. Like it's been many years because I have all these systems in place. I either record something like this. This is going on YouTube, but like I record something for myself, just talking, and then you empty the trash bin, right? It's just a really nice mental cleanse, to just talk a lot of shit and just erase and reflect. Yeah. Like maybe you could already tell that I'm more light. My voice has become more like firm, and here I am, because I think the more you declutter your brain and the thoughts of the day and the past and the future, you just talk about it, you just say it out loud. Then your brain allows you to enter the presence. Enter the present moment, which is the presence, which is a present. Yes. And this may not help anyone, but it's been over a year now. It's almost 2 years, but not really. It's like a year and a half. And I still want to do this. I want to become better at just doing this, because I'm not become better. I just want to do it because I like it. I like it. And this setup is easy. I can do this very easily. Oh, so what have I been up to? I started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've been doing that for over a year now. And it's amazing. Great guys, great community. We have a lot of fun, and it's sort of like chess with the body and brain, of course, because you have to move your body in the right positions and all that. I also started going to bed earlier and then rising at 6 in the morning. I don't know if it's PM or AM. I think it's AM. And then working for 3 hours and feeling productive and actually being productive. But there's a big difference, about feeling productive and actually being productive. Because what I realized, and now I'm just going off on this subject because I want to, is that you can feel productive while doing something that is not leading you forward, but it's feeling like progress, but it's not because you're actually doing something you already know and you're still in your comfort zone. So what I'm doing right now is I'm reading some books that will lead me to take action into something uncomfortable, like for example this, recording this video right now, which is uncomfortable, not right now, but it will be uncomfortable to upload it to YouTube. So it's just a little, it's like practice, like training the brain to staying in that discomfort, or like doing something. So that's my point. Sometimes when you work or you try to learn something, you're actually not doing okay, maybe you're learning something, maybe you're having a good time. That's nice. But if you actually want to make some serious progress in whatever direction, like creative or career-wise or strength or endurance or whatever, it takes some amount of discomfort because you're not used to doing that thing in that specific way or with that intensity, or maybe it's a whole new subject. And because it's all new, your brain needs to work more. But when you do that work and that becomes easy, then you have all that extra knowledge. But it took that you had to get in the feeling the discomfort and getting out of your comfort zone. Which is happening right now because I have all these ideas and subjects come up, and I have to compress just one and talk about that and not try to go all these ways, which I'm already doing, but maybe that's okay. I don't know. So yeah, I've been doing that, and I play a lot of disc golf. We just got a new course in Odense. It's called, it's in the town, it's in Villestofte. It's called. And it's very nice, but it's winter time, so that's not very nice. It's muddy and there's water everywhere, and yeah. So yeah. And then I have a son, He's 2.5 years old. He's amazing. I love him so damn much. And every time we're together, it's just so, it's amazing. Like, my life is filled with meaning. And when I like when we're done seeing each other, and I give him back to his mother, then I have to create this meaning. I don't think I'll ever be able to create something as meaningful as being with my son and taking care of him, and him, seeing him learning stuff from me and all this stuff. But I can get damn close. And you don't have to compare the two. I can build my career. I can try to get wealthy, and that be a baby of its own. And then I have my physical baby, whom I love. Yeah. So, but there's a clear split when he's not there. But it's okay. That's just how it is. For me to be able to get up at 6, I have to go to bed at 10. And it's 11:15 right now, so I fucked up. It's bad. But this is quite nice. It feels like one of those recordings I do for myself personally. So maybe I'm just gonna leave it at that, and then I'll get back on here, back to you as soon as possible. All right. So what can we learn from this? I don't know. Maybe you got something from it. Maybe there's no one watching, and that's fine, because I had a good time. So hooray for me, and good night.